Well, it's that time, boys. We got the buggy here, and well, you guys clearly know the situation. What happened to her? I guess the only real thing to do is, well, let's start taking her apart. Let's pull the motor out, figure this out, figure out the problems, figure out why this thing's knocking on us, and well, let's go from there. Let's start pulling her out. So now we're gonna put the straps. We got 4 of these straps, just 2 on them. Right now, boom. Got up the fur on there just in case you don't scratch anything on the motors. Mainly for when we're pulling customers' motors out, we don't want to scratch them. If I scratch mine, yeah, I'm gonna be upset, but I'm gonna buy it with my own money. If I scratch customers, I gotta pay for it. So we're gonna do that. And then I forgot also to tell you guys here we go. When you are putting these on to pull the motor, what I do, and I would highly suggest if you guys do, you get these little rubber washers right here. And the reason why I use these is so you can tell the previous owner that put this motor in. So you see how he's marked the head right there? That's why I use these washers, especially, I mean, these are just some generic heads, but you put some nice like All Pro or Frankenstein heads in this thing, or you know, just nice aftermarket heads, you do not want to install it and mark this customer's brand new, you know, head he's got. So I use a rubber washer here and a rubber washer in there. I just like to have as much rubber as I can, so when you do pull it out, you're not going to sit and you're not going to mark these heads. So we're going to put the other 2 on now. I like to hook up 4 of them. Just makes it a lot easier so the motors can sit and twist on you. And then we'll grab the forklift, old forky right here, and we'll pull the motor out. All right, boys, got the motor out now, got it on the engine stand, draining the oil. You know, as of right now, I don't see no metal in there, but you know, that's, so far, it doesn't really mean a good sign, but I mean, I guess it's kind of a good sign, no metal. Pulled all the rock, pulled all the push rods out right here. I wanted to see if any were bent or worn out. None are bent, and they don't look worn out either. You know, they all look fairly new. So, you know, I don't know, boys. I'm thinking we might have spun a bearing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let this oil drain, pull the pan off, and then I will spin this and twist the motor over, and we'll see what the bottom end looks like. But as of right now, something's going on for sure. We just don't know. So let me turn this around, spin the motor for you. I forgot to show you guys. So everything in here, pulled the bottom out, pulled the oil pan, everything here looks good. There is no indication, I don't see, of a spun bearing. No metal, you know, nothing burnt, you know, it doesn't look like anything got hot. So what I'm gonna do next is we're going to now spin this back over here, and we will pull the heads next. And well, we'll see what we find. Oh, we're dropping stuff. All right, boys, so this is the current situation. We got everything, you know, taken apart now. We're pretty much almost down to everything, but check this out. Look at this oil pan right here. So when I removed the windows tray, check this out. This was hanging out, just chilling right here at the bottom. Got some O-rings in here. We got some metal. One there. Let's see, we got one over here, some here. Look at this. And that's probably why this lifter is not coming out. So they all came out, no problem. This one, you try to pull it out, comes out like halfway, right about here, and then stops and gets stuck. So rather than, you know, trying to pull it, and I don't want to, you know, damage anything here, I'm hoping maybe, I don't know if I still can, maybe use this same block. I'm gonna take it to a machine shop and, you know, get their expertise on it and tell me if I can use this block. Look at that, bam, 427. So I would like to use the block. If not, well, we're gonna have to get a new block basically and replace all the parts. So at this current situation, I don't know what we're gonna do, but next thing we have to do, pull the balancer, pull the cam out, pull the crank out, get this thing pretty much down to bare block, take it to the machine shop, see what the machine shop says, see if we can take any metal off this thing, you know, and get this thing resurfaced and get it all clean, because I worry about this right here, guys. So obviously if I keep this block, we're not going with those pistons. We're gonna bump up the compression on this thing. So I don't know yet, but you know, these blocks, I worry about them, you know, busting right here. Also, you know, this isn't a 6-bolt, it's a 4-bolt. So it's not like the Gen 4 where you got the bolts here, then another bolt here, and another bolt here. You know, so instead of this being a 6-bolt head, it's only a 4-bolt. So it's another thing that worries me, you know. So I don't know, guys. Everything is sort of still up in the air right now. As of right now, we're just gonna take this thing apart, take it to a machine shop, see what they can do, see if they can clean it up. Who knows? If they can clean it up, they say it's good, we'll use this for, I don't know, the end of next season or a couple of years and build another new motor, and we can refresh this one up. I don't know yet. Right now, we're just gonna continue taking this apart, and we'll see what else we find. And we also did find some bearings that were not too happy. If you can look here, look at this. This one's almost got the copper coming through this thing. I mean, so these bearings are worn out. So we're going to just, again, keep inspecting. And I'm sure some of you guys are gonna ask me, what's your plan with this whole thing? Like, what are you gonna do with it? And like I said, I'm gonna take it to a machine shop first and see if this block can be machined, if it's still good. There's no major scoring, you know, inside. But again, the machine shop, they will be able to measure and make sure it's perfect. But if it's good, you know, I don't know, guys. I might use the same block, or I might get a new block. If I get a new block, well, you know, this one will be for sale, and the parts, you know, if you guys are interested in some parts, ARP studs, you know, we've got heads. I'm sure that, you know, I'm obviously, I won't use these because the block won't take these. So we'll have a lot of stuff for sale if there is any LS guys out there interested. And for you guys wondering on the ATI, because I've had some of you ask me, you might be able to remove this with the regular puller. I don't know. I don't like to do things kind of like where it's, I don't know, where you can kind of do it. Or you can just go get the actual puller right here. A little dusty, a little dirty. But get the actual kit right here. I just got it from Summit. And this is the actual proper tool for it. Like I said, I'm sure there's people out there that have done it before. I'm not that type of person. I don't like to take those risks. I just like to get the right tool and do it right. Not saying, you know, you're gonna do it wrong with the wrong tool, but just saying I'd rather do it with the right tool. So let's pull this off. This is going to be for this. It's a 20, I believe 27, 12 point. Bam. And I think this is an ARP bolt right here. Let's get Big Bertha over here. Good old Milwaukee. And we're gonna pop that on there. Take you guys over here. And we're gonna pull this thing off. For you guys using headphones, this is gonna be a little loud. So just a fair warning now. Bam! Just like that. And no, she's not just gonna fall out. Doesn't work that way. Now that we have pulled the ARP bolt out of the balancer, we're going to pull the balancer off. Now, you will need this tool. Well, who knows? Some of you guys out there might do it without this tool. I don't know. I prefer not to. I just like to have the right tools so I can do it the right way. But if you're working with like this situation in LS, if you just buy this, it will not work because you need an adapter for LS. And you can see here. So here is the part number 918999SC. I don't know if you can see that right there. And I will show you here. So when you open the kit, you're gonna get that. These are just extra bolts that I have in here, but this right here is what you need. If you do not have this, you will not get that balancer up. I know it's ridiculous. They sell you this kit, but you don't get this. Oh well, it is what it is. But here's the part number again, right there. And also, when you get it, I'll show you guys. If you're working on LS, Toyota, Duramax, these are Hemis. These are all the different ones you need right here. So I don't really mess with the balancers on any of those, mainly on LS, so that's why I have the LS one. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this together now, and let's pull this balancer off and pull the crank out and get this thing ready down to a bare block. So what I like to do, just take, some people use oil, just any sort of grease. You don't have to put a bunch on, but just, I don't like to put this in dry. I know, that's what she said. I know. So just a little bit on here. That's it. Some right there. Boom. So now you're gonna take your adapter. You're gonna put it right in here. Screw that bad boy right into there. Just hand tight. I need 2 hands for this, but I will show you how I set it up before I pull it off. And yes, one way is to remove, one way is to put it on, and you can see that right here. Dampener installation, so you can see the dome is out. To remove it, they want the flat part out and the dome part in. So we're pretty much gonna do it like this, but I need 2 hands because I gotta grab these screws right over here. So let me put this in, and then stay tuned, I'll be right back. Now, something important, guys, before I do this, remember, when you are removing this ATI balancer, make sure always that the drive nut is always on this like special washer, bearing. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but make sure it is always attached or always facing just like that. Okay, see that? So now it is going to go on like this. So I'm going to screw this in right here until it bottoms out. Then I will take the big one and I will screw that in. So okay, that just stopped, bottom that out. Now we're gonna drive this all the way in. We're gonna go in until it stops, and right there. So we have stopped. So now I'm gonna align this and put the nuts in. You're gonna grab your 3/4 and 1 1/16. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can use a crescent wrench also. I don't like to use a crescent wrench, but a crescent wrench will work. So now you're gonna put this one here, and you're going to hold this while backing this, go counterclockwise. I can see it here, it's almost off. Now, you guys gotta remember too, I know this does have a little keyway in it, so be careful and pay attention because it's probably gonna fall out right now. Let's see. There it goes. That's off there. And oh, look at that. Right there. See? Fell out. So now that we've got the balancer off, I'm gonna just unscrew this over here. Come on, baby. And bam. There you go. Now we can pull the cam out and we can pull the crank out and get that lifter out, because remember the lifter's stuck. So we have to push the lifter down through. So we're gonna do that next. So now we're gonna pull the cam out over here, which is right behind here. There you go. All right, timing cover's off. We're gonna set that right over here. Now, next step is we're gonna pull these 3 bolts off this cam gear. This is gonna come off, chain's gonna come off, and then we're gonna pull the cam out, and then we're gonna punch that lifter through this way and see what it looks like and, inspect it. Plate. Bam. pull this bad boy out. Okay, we are binding up on this lifter here, which I was worried we were gonna have this issue of taking this thing out. So we're probably gonna have to spin it, maneuver it. I'm gonna be careful. I don't want to ruin this cam or scratch it because it is a good cam. Got it out. We had to twist and twist and twist. We're still gonna pull her out slowly. Get her up. Oh, baby, look at this. Holy moly, this is no. I was gonna say I want to be careful, save the cam. Maybe one of you guys would want it. Yeah, nope, this cam is no good. Wait till you see this. Check this. I don't even know why I'm being careful now. Cam is done. Well, I still like to be careful. Oh, hold on. I gotta bring the camera closer, guys. Wow! Holy wait! Sheesh! All right, check this out, guys. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. Look at that lobe. Oh boy! Look at that. I can still run that. What do you think, huh? What do you guys think? Damn. Well, let's now pull the lifter out and see. So that's the stuck lifter right there that can't come this way. So we're gonna try to go this way. This thing. Oh, hold on. Oh my, holy man, look at this. Look, let me get you a close up on this thing. Think this lifter's still good right here, boys? Boys and girls, what do you guys think? Look at that. Oh man, look at that. Well, here's our problem right there. And the reason why I could not get this out when I was trying to pull this way, so you can, I don't know if you guys can see that, but these edges right here, there's a lip, they're flared out. So it was not going to come out that way. It had to get pushed through. Man, look at that. That's no bueno. So, well, let's pull the crank out now. Let's take this bad boy out. Whew. Man, these things are heavy. Well, there it is, boys. So, I mean, you know, it doesn't look bad, but we're going to get it just checked and balanced and cleaned up and make sure everything is good, and, you know, we'll go from there. But other than that, that's about it, guys. I'm almost done. We're going to pull this out, pull these out, get this down to bare block, send it on to the machine shop, and we'll see what they say. Here are all the caps that I pulled out. You can see these. This thing was done, boys. I mean, this, I don't know. I think, I'm not, like when you guys, oh, it must suck. You know, I'm not really mad or upset that it blew, because this motor is tired. And that's one downfall you get about buying used, you know, buggies or sand cars, is you don't really know, you know, what you're getting, how, you know, the life, everything. That's why I really, really wanted this dash, so it can show me the hours and everything. So right now I have like, I think 310 hours or something. If you cannot reset it, well, when I put the new motor in, I'm going to try to reset it. If I can't, I'm going to just notate it in my phone. You know, brand new motor went in at 310 miles or whatever exactly is on it. So that way I know, and when you sell the car, you can, you know, tell the person this is actually how many miles are on it. And, well, you guys know me. I do oil changes. I'm anal about my stuff. So my stuff's going to stay, you know, extremely clean. But other than that, that's about it, guys. I'm going to just continue popping the rest of the stuff out. We're going to put her in the rammer and take it to the machine shop. And we'll stay tuned for that and see what they say. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down below what you think, what your thoughts are on this, and I'll let you know on the new build, just not yet. Like this video, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.